Hello class, today we will be going over and I will be discussing using the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for B. Okay, so as you can see, this is a right triangle. Again, we know that this is a right triangle because we have the symbol here for the right triangle, which is right there. Now, the formula for use to solve for the Pythagorean theorem is going to be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay? So, everybody got that. All right. So, that's going to be our this is going to be the formula for the Pythagorean theorem. Okay? So, we're going to take this triangle. As you can already see, I've already labeled it. We have the leg of a triangle. So, okay, so let's explain what a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So, the a squared, okay, is going to be one of the legs. The b squared will be the other leg. And then the c is going to be the hypotenuse. Okay? So, what is given to us is one of the legs and the hypotenuse. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this side B and this is going to be A. So what we have here is you're going to have, if we plug this in, we'll have 4 squared plus B squared equals 5 squared. Okay? So we're going to expand this. We're going to expand this and I'm going to come back and I'm going to put this right here, what we put in, I'm going to put this at the top. Okay? Okay. So now we have filled in for a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we have 4 squared plus b squared equals 5 squared. Okay? So now we're going to go down and we're going to solve what we can from this. So 4 squared, 4 squared just means 4 times 4. Okay? So 4 times 4 is 16 plus b squared plus 5 squared. And 5 squared is going to be 5 times 5, which is 25. Okay? So now we have 16 plus b squared plus 25 squared. So now we're going to go all the way back to our algebra, okay? So now what we're going to need to do is we're going to take 16 from both sides so that we can isolate b, okay? All right. So this is going to be 0. So now we're just going to have b squared equals 9. Okay? So now I'm going to explain something to you here. Right here I put a plus, but this is really going to be the equal sign. Okay? So let's make sure we know that. That's the equal sign. So now we have b squared equals 9. So now we have to be b by itself. We're going to isolate b. Okay? So how we're going to do that is we're going to divide. Okay, so how we're going to do that is we're going to do b is going to be b equals so b squared equals 9. Okay, so then we're going to have we're going to take the square away. So we're going to say b equals the square root of 9. And then we're going to get b equals 3. Did everybody see how I did that? To isolate that b from right here, what we did was we're going to do b squared equals 9. We're going to divide the b and the b. So the squared is going to take it out. It's going to be b equals 9. Everybody see that? That's how we got the b by itself. Okay? So then we have b squared, b equals the square root of 9. So then we have b equals 3. I just kind of did it over so you guys can see exactly how I got to the end. Okay? Hopefully you guys understood that. All right.